It wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Saw me shagging on the couch.
It wasn't me. No proof.
She even caught me in the shower.
Still wasn't me.
Still wasn't me.
I'm
even caught me
pretty
on
sure it was
camera.
me. Definitely was me.
I sure it wasn't me.
Nah.
Hey man,
That's my tattoo right there.
That's a wild song, boy.
so
That was the first caught in 4K.
Right?
bruh.
It was on the camera, but it was not me. That's my twin.
Nah,
Yes,
it
yeah.
ain't me.
If y'all want to know what's going on, we were singing a song right before we came on, and that's the type of vibes we're gonna be on today.
Excuse me.
I want to first start off by saying Happy New Year to everybody, and welcome
Merry
everybody
Christmas.
by and a Merry Christmas. You know what I'm saying?
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Merry
Chrysler.
Chrysler.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever you celebrate or don't celebrate. But thank you guys so much for pulling up today. I seen Hyro, I seen Urban Summer, we got Hanzo, we got Clutch, we even got the homies who are here today out in the chat. We just appreciate everybody pulling up. Today is the first episode of season 3 of 3LittleBlerds talk show, and a collab that has been long overdue is happening today. We are definitely going to get into our guests and let them introduce themselves. But before we do that, how is everybody doing? My Flash Guy, Outlaw, and ceexdawg. And then we also have the members from Blerd Goon Gang today, Henzo, Clutch, and Knowledge. We're going to let them introduce themselves and just jump in and see how everybody's doing today.
Yo. What's good, everybody? It's your boy, the boy 1-6, I'm aka First Black Rock, I'm aka Future on 7, aka Coach Clutch, because I be cooking niggas, aka the Big Boy Wonder, aka Chef Clutch. Y'all niggas know the vibes. Yeah. All that gang shit. Happy to be here. Fuck out of here.
He said, Knowledge said, fucking soundboard. We make our own sound.
Yo, Knowledge, yo, pass the ball, yo, they call me Magic. Pass the ball, yo. Assist, yo, what time? Let them know what time it is, nigga.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Knowledge Rules. All guys, what is going on, man? It's so fucking great to be here. Go ahead, Henzo.
All right, it's your boy Henzo, Nico, if you won't. But my code name Henzo for the BGG squad.
BGG.
Yes. What's up, everyone?
What's going on?
Hey man, we appreciate you guys coming out. Will, Kenny, C, how y'all boys doing? It's good to be back here with y'all.
You already know, man. It's been a little minute. You know, I'm doing good though, chilling, you know, day by day, being great.
To the rock, I'm open. Pass me the rock, I'm open.
Will,
He's open.
I'm open. Nah, I'm good. I'm down 1-0. Down 1-0 on FIFA right now. So I'm gonna be.
He down. Here, but not. You don't stop your introduction now. Get back up. I'm just bullshit.
Yeah, man.
That's me though. I'm good. I'm chilling. ceexdawg.
Yeah, I'm out here. Yeah, I'm on the yeah, I'm gonna do no cam just to save my computer on the processing power. But yeah, we here, man. We doing what we do, and Clutch Boy, Henzo, Knowledge, appreciate y'all for coming through.
Thank you for having us.
You definitely, we've been rocking with y'all for a long time. So, like B Nice said, this is a long overdue link up. So, appreciate y'all for being here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
So, really quickly, let's go ahead and jump into how you guys decided to form as a group, and kind of tell us a little bit about the content that each one of you guys engage in, and I guess
Who wants to do it?
My fault, B-Net, as soon as you ask this question, the amount of guilt and shame that I feel right now.
This is about to be.
Oh man, you know what? Honestly, you're the supreme storyteller, Clutch.
Yeah. The supreme
storyteller. So Clutch is C. Clutch is C. Got it. Cool.
Yo, I mean, how we,
add that to your nicknames.
Right? I gotta add that to my repertoire. No, but honestly, how we decided, to get together with form BGG is that, like, we've known each other for X amount of years. met each other in college, animation class and shit like that. And before like we actually like branded together, we actually worked together a couple times. And you know, at first it was like woo, it was all over the place. But you know, we got our con experience under our belt. We did our first con, WinterCon, of 2017, right after we graduated. It was a whole lot of shit out of that. You know, we actually did my comic Birth of a Hero. It was a nice experience, you know what I mean? But how we decided to form together, like once we graduated and like, you know, a couple years went by and shit like that, we got our own places. I live with Knowledge now, we're roommates. Henzo lives not too far from us, out in the Heights, you know, that's somewhere out in Manhattan. And you know, once we got our equipment, New York,
so I don't know. That's how.
We'll try to so like we up in the X, like the Bronx, and he's in Manhattan. So it's like from borough to borough. So it's just like, you know, he's like basically 30-40 minute train ride away, you know, from us type shit.
So that's like a hop, skip, and a jump.
Yeah, real quick, you know what I mean? Type shit.
Like 15-30 minutes.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Come on, don't gas it now. Don't put yeast in the story.
You know how to get there quick.
Nah. Anyway, real quick. Long story short, like, you know, once we got our places and shit like that, you know, me and Knowledge, we got our place. You know, I got to get my room hooked up. Knowledge got his equipment. He got his Alienware. I got my computer. Nico got his computer. Who really inspired me to get on Twitch, actually, believe it or not, I believe some of y'all in the chat familiar with her. My homegirl Senpai Lavatron. Like, she's been in Twitch heavy, and like I've like used to watch her a lot, still watch her now. And then I just got vast in the Twitch world and shit like that. And I thought it was a great idea for us to do. And it took about a year of planning, learning what fucking OBS is, capture cards, fucking Discord, how that's the move, and like it was just a whole bunch of talks and conversations. And like when it came to the name shit, like the name just came out of nowhere. Like I was joking. It was a joke. I swear to fucking God, it was a joke. Like we was going through a couple names and we was like, yo, BG Blerd. I was like Blerd Goon Gang, and they was like, yo, like that worked. I'm like, bro. Like then I kept saying it, and then everybody else kept saying it. I'm like, yo, fuck it, we the Blerd Goon Gang. God damn it.
Yeah,
we got the fucking Pep Boys logo.
Yeah, we like the logo was like the fun part because like again it was like just a running gag that we kind of was like into when creating the BPG. So it's like it was like Blerd Goon Gang, and then it's like, yo, can you imagine we do a Pep Boys logo? And then like he looked at me like this, that fucking famous.
I was like,
and then I drew it. I drew it in like what, maybe 15 minutes or some shit like that. And it was just like it was just really cool.
Word, that shit was dope. And then, you know, we started taking it off from there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
made a commitment.
A little bit more seriously.
Word. Made a commitment Sundays and shit like that. Then started having deeper conversations about LLCs and shit like that, branding and shit. So, like, you know, that's how we got together.
So, what role does everybody kind of play? Who kind of does what? And I know a lot. Y'all all have a lot of hats, and a lot of y'all do a lot of the same things, just differently. So, kind of tell us a little bit about the team dynamic and how it kind of works.
Okay. You want to chat, Nico?
Yeah, I mean,
everybody get a chance. Everybody go get a chance. I want to hear from everybody.
Nico,
I'm shutting my mouth now.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it that way. Everybody go get an opportunity.
Yeah. All right. So pretty much Clutch right now. He knows, like, he's pretty much the pusher. He pulls the content. Man. He does the promotion. He does so much. He did a lot of the growth combined with Knowledge too. Because me right now, I know I'm taking the biggest back seat because I'm in school and 2 jobs, all this other stuff. And actually looking forward to more stuff. Looking forward to more content creation, like other stuff like NFTs and shit like that. Trying to get for us to have like a solid logo even for the end of the future. Mm-hmm. But on for the BGG side, I know they with the artwork, oh my God, Knowledge right there. You can see just from the shirt and right there, by bing from the shirt and the sweater right there. I think that's a sweater. That's a long sleeve, right on.
This is a sweater.
Yeah, all right. Make sure. I was like, so Tails covering up your arm.
Yeah, right.
The branding. Look at the branding.
The branding.
Oh yeah,
that's what's up. That's what's up. So everybody got like something that make the wheel move. That's the I like.
Right. Yeah. So side note, like, make these shits in the crib too.
Yeah, we make. Yeah, we're all in house.
Like I'm like, we try to keep everything in house. That like.
He said, "This my shit, not they shit."
Right, because you know what it is, real quick business shit. And I know all y'all niggas know this shit in here. You know when you try to sell shit on Stream Elements and niggas is taking all you got to charge like $45 for some shit to receive a $5 pocket. I was like, hold on a second.
Yeah,
the math don't add up.
The math,
like
the math ain't math.
The math ain't math. I'm like, wait, I got a vinyl cut. I said I got a vinyl cutter here. And he pressing here, shirts here. I got a fucking 3 screens. I'm gonna figure this shit out, and I'm gonna ship this shit out myself. Take these logos so we can keep most of the profit. Like, you know what I mean? When it comes to that shit, now having an online website and all that shit, that's another story for another time. We selling these shits like CDs out the trunk back in the day when none rappers used to do it.
I said we got the hookup.
Yeah.
How can somebody?
I got cell phones. I got cell cards. What you
waters? I got everything.
How can they get that merch, Clutch? Do you want to tell them how?
Yeah, how can we type in?
Oh, absolutely. Just hit me up on the gram. Just hit me up.
Clutch,
make sure Clutch before we end the stream, please drop your IG in the chat so that everybody can grab that.
Yes, sir.
You ever send that merch?
What happened?
So
he was supposed to send something. I was wondering if he ever sent it.
We'll talk about that later. We can't talk about that on the stream.
DM it to me real quick, Clutch Boy.
I bet I got you. See,
I was messing with.
I forgot. We still have the bots hella turned up, because they still out here hate rating. FYI, just in case y'all thought that hate raids got left in 2021. Nah, they came to 2022. So it's still the most dangerous but most exciting career in the world, and that's being black, even on Twitch.
So all them racist niggas, kiss my black ass. I ain't having it this year. Couldn't be me. Not this timeline. Not this universe. Not this multiverse. Couldn't be me.
Better said.
But let's go ahead and quickly digress from that bullshit. I definitely want to welcome everybody in. We're gonna get the link for the merch for Blerd, Goon Gang, and Clutch Boy in the chat out there for you guys. Want to welcome in Weirdland, Box, anybody else
in the chat. What's popping with you?
Yeah.
Bro, shout out to everybody up in there. I got it lit right now. God damn it!
Appreciate everybody for sliding through. Let's go ahead and hop into some questions, and so everybody can kind of jump in. So it's 2022, y'all. We are still very much in a whole Panini paralegal, and
got my whole papalitis
for real. You know what I'm saying, but that has not slowed down people's want to be great, to be 1% better. What are some things that you guys are working on or that you're excited about coming up in 2022, or maybe some work that you're excited about getting off the ground? I know somebody dropped something right at the end of last year, and it's still kind of riding that wave right now. So everybody can just kind of tap in with that, and y'all can talk about it in the terms of team and individuals.
Yeah.
Both
past, present, future.
Yeah, both groups here both operate as a group and individually. So let's go ahead and jump into some of that.
I bet. Let me kick the ball off the knowledge.
All right, so
start off first, bro.
All right, so individual. For me, I'm currently working on a animated series that that I'm trying to create for myself here. That's inclusive of the entire BGG squad. And it's a big project. It's currently working solo, so I'm just like doing Twitch so that we can like you guys get to like chill with me and vibe and do art like with me live, as well as playing video games and stuff like that. And you'll join me on like this journey where I'm like creating these characters, creating these scenarios and stuff like that, bit by bit. You're not gonna get spoiled everything.
It's like East Coast, Southwestern beef between RDC and
no, we really like we're really trying to push a voice out here. Like that's the biggest thing though.
That's
but
what's up. That's
time, like I know we have a lot of like content that we're also trying to shoot, because I also do videography and stuff like that, and it's like we have like skits that we're trying to shoot. We have like an abundance of contents, and it's like making the time. Like you said, we got the whole panini and stuff like that. Motherfuckers got to work a 9 to 5 and shit, so it's like you gotta like always reorganize. I know I took the biggest like back seat for like a few, just because like I have to reorganize. I have to make sure that I'm on point when it comes into this new year. Like, all right, look, you got to find your goal, find what you're trying to achieve with certain things that you're doing. So what am I trying to achieve with Twitch? What am I trying to achieve when I am posting on my gram, right? It's not aimless, right? I'm not just spraying, right? I have to aim down sight every single time, just in case. Like, so it's like
with a purpose. I feel you. That's
so like currently I haven't like released the title of the project, so for now it's called Project M. Title pending. But it is something to look forward to.
Is it an action? Is it an adventure? Is it just or is it just like some type of story? Just
no, it's gonna be an action adventure. Very mystical, very like some of it will be dark and gritty, very dramatic, of course, because it has to be. Like it's gonna be a very deep story.
He said it's reminiscent to them.
Yeah,
and
like
Clutch character probably like Naruto or some shit. Running all over
it's gonna be like we're gonna try to get y'all to cry. That's what we're really trying to do. So right now I'm currently still in the script writing phase. It is gonna take a while, but it is something that I will be starting a massive journey.
So you gonna be animating it yourself?
Yes. we have a person that we look up to in this house. His name is Money Ohms.
Money Ohm, the Goon, the GOAT, the guy.
And with that, I'm gonna kick it off to Clutch.
I appreciate it. That was a good pass. I'm gonna take it from half court right now.
That
was bad.
Rounded it up with the answer to the answer.
Word. Yeah. So like basically my individual projects, I got a couple coming out. But I'll start off with my past. I just came out with the First Day Back music video. Some really near and dear to me because it happened around when my brother got locked up, and I came out with the single then, and it was dedicated to him. And then I was going through a lot of shit, like like Knowledge and Henzo. I had to take a back seat. I guess sometimes I get a little hard on myself because like of the specific role I feel like I play amongst the group, and when I didn't get it out in time in November, it really bothered me. So like, I really, just sat down with Knowledge. We really got it done. I'm really proud of the production we did. Having him in the control room was probably like the most important thing that I've learned out of, learning something more in film and production, because like I'm so used to doing everything myself, even though I'm with these people. Like I would do a lot of the editing and things like that. And not to say they're not willing to help, but my brain has been trained even before I met them. I had to learn everything myself, from learning how to mix my music, master my music. The only thing I don't do when it comes to music is make my own beats. But when it comes to recording, mixing, mastering, the controls, the levels, all that, I had to learn all that shit. And even with music videos, when I first did my music video, I took a fucking tripod and like went on a rooftop and sat here, said some words, sat here, said some words, and then try to put that shit in Premiere Pro and make a music video. Oh yeah, like, I'll never show those to the public. But like the point I'm trying to make is that having him in the control room, even though he didn't know as much as I know when it came to like editing, his eye for coloring, his attention to detail, he just got on certain programs when I was just on a composite, like the rooftop scene is a perfect example. With me jumping off the rooftop scene and like me just like falling off the roof and shit like that, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have it as clean as I did it because I had a first drive, I had a first test. It's like, nah, we had to cut that. Recorded me. He came in when I was editing. He was like, yo, do this. Check this off. Like, yo, turn the lighting down. Went into the 3D animation program. That's not his element. That's my element. He does 2D animation. I do 3D. He was like, yo, I think you need to position the camera like this. Nigga was just playing with the camera for like 20 minutes. And I was just like astonished. I'm like, oh my God. Like, what is he doing right now? Like, I'm not touching this keyboard no more. Just continue doing what you're doing. If you need to know how to move something, my nigga, I got you. Like, yo.
I'm right here.
Word. So it was just like, it was a dope ass experience. So like now moving forward, doing content with him is gonna be great. So like I got that off actually in December. It turned out a lot better than I expected. I was really happy. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Yeah, like, and now for the content that I got coming out, I myself been working on the animation. You know, it's called Birth of Hero. It's basically my story on becoming Robin. It starts off with me in college, almost getting kicked out of college or whatnot. Which is based on true events and non-fictional events because it's in the DC universe. Collab the universe we lived in today. I'm like about to get expelled from college. You know, there's events leading up to like basically how like my brother's getting locked up, my call to action. Like it's not even Batman. Dawning me is the first Black Robin, aka the sixth Robin. It's actually Dick Grayson because you actually get to see me each episode interact with all the Robins, go through like the Spider-Man homecoming suits, like the fucking level 1 suits and shit like that, the basic bitch suits. So like it's actually, matter of fact, if I can, I got my fucking life's work on my
you
wall.
can. You absolutely can.
Yeah.
This shit, I don't know if y'all can see it. This camera is terrible, but like this is every drawing in the middle, besides the middle, and the right hand side is done by like knowledge. Like these are all over the years, like the character art sheets and shit like that. So like, you know what I mean? Like I even went through phases of like it's gonna be a 2D animation, it's gonna be 3D. So like I learned how, like Spider-Verse came out at the time, so I learned how to take certain animation techniques, aka cell shading. It's kind of like manipulating 3D animation a certain type of way to look a certain type of way for textures. So like that's what I'm doing, animation, and I have a single group growth coming this month is the acronym for getting realization on when time heals. Okay. So like that's what I got coming so far.
So many layers.
That was
it.
A
lot. Every little bit of thing that it was music, animation, story, this, that.
I tried to squeeze it all in. Sometimes I feel like I talk too much.
I hear this cat practicing in his room. You guys are gonna cry.
Yeah, I can't wait to jump.
I can't wait to see it in here, man. Definitely.
Go check out his newest post.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
All right.
And don't forget to drop any of the links into the chat. And y'all also too we'll compile any of their contact information and try to repost that on our IG account and on our Twitter. We know we both have engaging audiences on both, so for anybody looking to collab or pick up any of their merch.
Yeah. All right. What's up, Enzo?
Let's go, Enzo.
All right.
It's the hard working man right here.
Yeah.
The disciplined nigga out the group. The Zoro.
He probably got shit already cooking, y'all.
I do. Well, where do I start?
Fucking 2 jobs animation and school for animation ass nigga.
2 jobs working in the animation, so I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher's assistant, technical lab assistant when COVID. Well, technically, I still learn through Zoom, which is kind of weird. But and a tutor as well. And I go to
since 1939.
No, wait. Yo, this nigga higher.
More prepared than MacGyver. You know, MacGyver needs a pocket knife. So you in there.
I got a lighter and a match stem.
Give me a grapple. That's it. I could get away. But yeah. So I mean, for projects right now, besides just going to school and learning animation, like the production pipeline, like straight up from the first Maya, the person who teaches Maya in the West Coast, literally.
Do you let them know what Maya is real quick?
And I am. And Maya is a 3D software that they use for like Disney, a whole bunch of feature films, like pretty much feature and game design. And that brings me, and plus also simulations. That's getting freaking nice. The simulations are just, I know about to scratch people's head, but these are particles that you're manipulating in 3D space.
Yeah.
I'll say enlighten us, please.
Yeah. You want to know what's crazy? I kind of know some of all of this because I was a computer science in high school. When I was taking web design, we had to make like this cartoon and shit.
See, is anything he talking about clicking to you?
Oh,
yeah. I know exactly what Maya is, and I never used it, but you know, was it the other ones? Was it Blender?
Yeah, Blender. Yes, I'm starting to use that because it's free.
Mm-hmm.
I have it. I just don't open it. I use Cinema 4D. But yo, Nico, real quick. I love you, but if you don't get into Yusuke and fucking Unity,
I was about to. That's what I said.
Like, let these niggas know that you about to make video games, please. Shut up.
I'm actually making a game in Unity called Yasuke Unbound. It's a boss rush game for my thesis project.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, so right now I'm the producer and environmental artist and the script writer.
So what I hear is you're gonna need development testers, right? Yeah. All right.
Oh, cool. Yes. Eventually,
4 of them right here that can do YouTube reviews immediately afterwards.
Yeah, my outlaw though, so I say shit.
Oh.
And we're gonna give you an honest review, but at the same time,
oh yes.
Nah, but also real shit,
Yeah, we'll love the honest review because we plan to hopefully
not 5 of them, but
technology. And for real, he for real out of here. He been around for a minute.
Yeah,
that's the boy. He ain't one day one. He was in the first chat.
Oh,
you say you gonna play it on stream?
No, I'm gonna play on Steam.
Steam. Oh, you're gonna put it on Steam?
Yeah. That's what we're planning on doing because
that's what's up.
We're trying to make it. If you guys have ever played Fury,
so is it like a Kickstarter or Patreon for it or anything that people can help with?
Not yet, because you're just trying to kick out many of the bugs. Because right now it's a team-based project with people I go to school with, and we're just doing it.
Okay.
Like, I'm trying to see where it can go because right now they're the big coder people, and I'm not the greatest at coding, but I'm learning it. But right now I'm just pretty much the storyteller, bringing everything together, the world wielder, the.
So you're building the world, and they're putting it together.
Hold on,
okay. Dungeons and Dragons. He the dungeon.
Uno momento. Don't say nigga undersold himself. And they say I just write the story. Don't sit here like you ain't making fucking character models in the fucking environment, my nigga. Y'all.
This is what we talk about. He's the pusher.
I'm the push. I just make sure my work is seen, and make sure everybody see like, yo, I know that nigga did that. I know.
I'm saying, like, yo, I need you to say, yo, I made the character model. I put the rig, the skeleton on it. That's how that motherfucker can move before he even get the Unity, my nigga. Come on.
Well, that's true. Damn, there's a lot of process.
Talk about it. That's a reminder.
Talk about it. Yeah,
so pretty much, I made the character model in which we went through like good 2 or 3 iterations for it. So, and I didn't do it through drawing. I 3D sculpted the character,
and that's
pretty much drafting imagination. Yeah. Concept creating in ZBrush.
That shit fun.
And yeah, it was
like pistons and shit.
Yeah, like
yes. And my journey with ZBrush, that's my bread and butter right there. That I love sculpting in 3D. And I plan to make a little nice 3D print of a me, Knowledge, and Clutch.
This nigga right here,
our mentor and the guy who got us into 3D. Our professor too.
So it's gonna be like the Hokage Mountain.
Yeah, with Uncle Iroh too. And the Uncle Iroh scene, I seen.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the 4 Kage. We definitely got to drop some references on the 4 Kage.
Word, yeah, the 4 Kages. Myself, Hieroglyphics, Joshua from Nerds and Hip Hop, and Crazy 8 the Great. Like, you know, I'm one of the 4 cages. Yeah, like, yo, shout out to them niggas. Fucking love them niggas. I'm actually about to go live with Hyro at 8. What's up? Talk to me.
So like, so he was saying y'all mentor, y'all teacher, y'all professor and stuff. How did they get y'all into this like imagination, into this art and all that stuff and everything?
That's hard. You go take it.
Go ahead, go.
I mean, I like to hear from all y'all because everybody can have like a different reasoning or a different like view.
Yeah, word.
Pulled them in.
Yeah, I like that. Hell yeah, because
that's a good question.
Yeah, that's a great fucking question. You gonna start out?
What pulled us in to do like art for like the BGG or like in general?
In general, BGG, okay. Well, however you want to answer, that you do whatever you comfortable with.
So yeah, all right then. For me, the way it started was with when we all got involved with each other. I won't go too crazy into the backstory, but I was just like,
pick up their book; it'll be available soon.
Yeah, like, thank you. But currently, like I think currently back then, when I was leaving, I was just leaving like Buffalo State College, and I went into animation as a thing, as a class, as a major. Right, I'm so out of college that I forgot the terminology at this point.
That's been 5 years.
Yeah, it's been a while. So like, as a major,
talk about that shit.
Yeah, as a major, I took animation, and I actually met Nico there, and we were taking a cartooning class, like not a cartooning class. It was a what's that shit called? The comic book class.
Yeah.
We took
the comic book drawing class. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yep.
And we were like talking about like, you know, like how much we love comics and, you know, all this other cool stuff. And then like after that, we went into a 2D animation class, and that's where like at first we had like all 3 of us had class together, but we were not all talking to each other at that moment, right? And I was always just drawing. I've been drawing since like I was like a baby. So this guy Clutch like is like sitting next to me, and I'm watching. I noticed like what he was doing. He was just like already like, this guy is like one of the most overachieving people you'll ever meet, bro. Like this guy, he doesn't wait for you to give him the direction. He just goes. Like sometimes it's funny as hell, but it's like we didn't even like get into making a sphere yet. This man was already trying to make a body. And this is like the beginning of the semester. I was like, damn, my guy's already here. I was like, all right. And he had noticed me drawing, and I was drawing a cat, and I wasn't like the most approachable person back then. And you know, college is like, you know, when you get up in the mornings and shit, you don't want to fucking.
You ain't trying to talk to nobody.
I ain't trying to talk to nobody. This man looked at
especially with the type of energy Clutch probably came at you. You probably been like, "You get the fuck out of my face."
Hold up, bro. How you doing? Soon, bro. Get out of here.
Will also tell you that is me too. So I am glad.
He didn't sit during class,
bruh. Nah.
Like,
he'd have walked up to me, I'd have been like, bro, you gotta get up out of here. You gotta give me like 30 minutes. Talk to me at the end of class.
He's definitely the Luffy of the group, Iroh. Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
So just going into battle, no plan, no nothing, just pop smoke, just.
This man
I told y'all he's the Naruto.
Yo, he's the Naruto. Like,
same gun.
This guy like comes up to me. He's like, "Oh, yo, what you drawing?" I was drawing a cat. I was like, a cat, like, and, kind of brushed him off.
Can you just imagine? Hold on. Can you just imagine? My man Clutch walked up to you like, "Ayo, what you drawing?" We're chilling, just kind of relaxed. Got a class, just trying to get ready for his day.
I bet the first thing that crossed his mind was, "Nigga,
why is you bothering me while I'm drawing a cat? Just sit down.
I'm trying to be peaceful right now.
Like, it wasn't nothing cool, nothing like crazy,
body.
nothing.
Yeah, like I was like,
it was a
I really
cat.
want to show off. Like, I was just practicing some shit, and he was like, okay, whatever. But then he kept doing that during class, and like apparently he and Nico were friends already, and Nico was in the same class. I'm like, yo, Nico, who is this dude? Like,
why is he wilding?
Like,
This fucking cat, bro. You see the whiskers though, bro.
The whiskers,
my guy.
Yeah, and like,
it was
the whiskers whiskering.
And I was like just drawing, and he started like Nico told me to go introduce myself to him, and I was like, all right, no problem. I talked to him. He does the whole Clutch Boy Wonder shit. I didn't even know his real name. Like, it wasn't like going over attendance.
My name is Clutch.
Like,
what?
They'll say his name during attendance. I didn't even know who that
that person was.
That was.
Who the fuck is
who always show up late?
Who's Queen? Who's this mother? Like, Clutch is here though. Nah,
Clutch Wonder.
But like, and then it was really cool. Like, the whole first Black Robin shit, and like, I was like, inspired to like just draw him one day, and I drew him, and he was like, yo, nah, I didn't know you draw like that.
Just like
that was a good impression.
Yeah, that was on point.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
And then like we started like just chopping it up every day. We were the most liveliest people in that classroom. Like us three.
You
like,
went from drawing the cat and said, "Leave me the fuck alone," to we
I'm the best friends.
Yeah, we became best friends. And we graduated together. It was like such a fucking journey.
Hey man, college friends, boy.
Honestly, like
it's like you got your high school friends, that's cool. You got your high school friends, but your college friends, boy, they dare to say you struggle.
And boy, did
they say when you ain't have nothing.
Yo,
they say you as a fresh adult, you was like fresh off the porch, like
I
got hit with a hook from one of the bangers from down the street.
In terms of like aim, it really is up to this boy, like this boy Clutch, man. Like he's the one that always like saw it between me and Nico. He was always the one that like saw like the potential within us, right? He said, "Nah, y'all gotta go further. Nah, you gotta go like 2 more steps up." And he like, cause he moves fast. You gotta know this. Like, he moves really fucking quick. So it's like, it's like, all right, what's the next task? What's the next task? What's the next task? What's the next task? There's a reason he's fucking called Robin. Like, this nigga's on some Batman shit 24/7, and it's like, like everybody get their little like back seats and shit like that, but the cogs keep moving and shit, and like he also like just goes on autopilot at times, which is like fucking hilarious. Gotta see it sometimes.
His mind just be moving, doing too much all at one time.
He just had to shut that bitch down. Like, nope.
Yep, just
I'll be back in 2 weeks, y'all. You be like, what? Hold on, wait, Clutch, where'd you?
It just won't stop.
Gone. 2 weeks.
Like, he'll be like sleep. Like, you see this, he'll be sleep on the couch for like an hour, and then just wake up, and it's like the fucking Energizer Bunny, just boom, just gone. So it's like
as soon as he get out the bed, his feet touch the ground.
It's just jumping.
It's activated.
Gotta go fast.
Clutch running through the house.
Remember that song?
Look, I was on a Discord call with Knowledge when we were working on my emotes. Clutch came in. Yo, here's some food. All right, I'm going.
Yo, that's exactly what he does.
It's a fool. All right, I'm going.
And you see him like pass me, like
he just in the house doing to the next thing.
Like a ping pong ball.
Basically, he's a game of pong.
This man's multi-talented.
Appreciate y'all. I appreciate
so
you, bro.
With having somebody like that kind of drives y'all, it's kind of like y'all cog. How do y'all kind of feed off of that? And Kenny, great question to lead to that too.
Yeah, that was a dope.
Who wants to go for that one?
Yeah.
Nico, you could go on that one.
All right. Damn.
He said, all right.
How do we feed off that? I mean, with me, I'm just saying, like, how do you not? Like, this man, like, both of them combined, and ever since, like, since college, I saw their friendship grow a lot, and their energy and dynamic started to grow even, like, it grew. It solidified right there. But then when they move in together, both of them, their energy is just, it's hard not to get sucked into it. It becomes, Clutch is the hyper one, and then now it's just the calm vortex. It's just like sucks you in. Like I've always been at the center with them, but it's like with their energy, they do push me, like even in my darkest times or stuff like that, as friends go, whatever. But like at times like that, it just like, even playing with them, being around, even hearing their voice, just checking up on them when they're checking up on me, their energy, it just literally ignites my soul to like literally push, because I see that they're growing, because I know before we all moved out and whatever, I was living with my mom before them, because they moved in together and they was going to take me in. And I knew that the dynamic could either super explode or jump
house up
or jump to or if I can oh my god, I lost my train of thought.
Take your time, do it
right. But pretty much it was like the dynamic was going to strengthen once I saw that they got out, because I know that they was already at their catalyst stage, that they was like going to see what they was doing, see what they can jump into, see like what projects would be next, what can they like, pretty much started planning ahead. So once I moved out and I saw the way that they was like at the step that they was, I said, hold up, I gotta step it back, because I took a calm step and took my time a little bit too much. So once I moved out and we started doing this Twitch thing, and I've been seeing like our energy even like getting further and further higher and stronger and much more solidified, to the point that I can say, yo, we're gonna be friends for the rest of our lives. That I started to see knowledge through his Twitch stream, to his art stream, and then with Clutch and his art stream, when he did that too. And that just made me want to just grow. And every time I'm with them or see them or even just playing Apex with them, I just want to grow every like more and just be like, yo, guys, we all right here, we all growing together, because it's just that center energy. I may have been the one that, brought everybody together. Just like, yo, this is this person. Go come see this person. Yo, what's up? Hey,
that's crazy. That's
yeah,
that's that good. That's good synergy right there.
Yeah,
everybody off of each other.
Word, and
that's a good motivational piece. Y'all like fairy tale power.
Because it's fuck Kenny forever over here.
Yeah, and bro, and I'll be ready to drop kick everybody in their fucking throat.
Yeah, that's a whole lot of.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Nice.
Yeah,
word, because I ain't gonna hold you. Like I really do love these niggas. Like I do love these niggas. Like my brother.
I just want, man, Clutch be pump faking though. Let me tell y'all why though. He told me, he was like, "Hey, we go play Apex." He ain't never invited me to.
Hey, listen, Clutch. Before you respond, I want you to know something. Kenny is nonchalant about a lot of things, but if you tell him you gonna play Apex with him,
he gonna hold you to the T.
He gonna hold you to the T.
I'm to the flag right now. So I bet look.
We played the game of Apex. He was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna invite you next time." Never got another invite ever again. He was like, "Yeah, them niggas bums. I'm not gonna play with."
I don't. I bet. I got a little. Wait, first I flipped the biscuit. They call me the young flipper.
Funny? I'm talking shit though.
The yellow flipper.
But no, we do gotta play.
No, we did play Apex.
It was like one time, and you do play it a lot, my nigga. We do gotta play matter of fact, hold on. Let me send you my shit right now.
See, what's crazy? I got him at it. That's crazy.
Clutch. I'm telling you, the one thing you should have avoided with that man.
No, but and you know what it is too. I'm not gonna hold you. Like,
nah, I'm talking.
There's certain niggas I don't like playing Apex with.
And I was like, one of them. It's cool.
No. I'm gonna tell you why I like playing with you. Cause you played rank. You started playing rank. I seen your clips, and I'm just like, yo. I'm telling you right now. There's certain people that send me invite. You'll see it on stream. Yo, I'll press Y to death, my nigga. Reject. Y to death. That's why I gotta send you my shit right now. Cause you said we did play one time, and I'm just like, I don't see you on my friends list no more. But you do play it often.
Bro, what? This man play Apex every day, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm flipping biscuits.
This man squad wiping.
You know,
that's so number 2 and number 3 all the time.
No, not even because my homegirl mama
carried last time we played.
Listen.
Him and his crypto was running all over the place. It was like watching.
I try to shoot the drone. But I definitely would love to play.
Nigga was out there with crypto like he had a utility bill. All that nigga was a camera.
I'll tell you that camera is dangerous, my nigga.
That shit is crazy.
He was like, I'm gonna revive you. I ain't gotta go over there.
Okay. Oh man. Nah, but I did wanted to say this too real quick. I just sent you my Xbox shit too.
All right.
I wanted to say to swing it back to B Nice's question. I know it's a question towards me. I just want to answer it like this. Like, one thing that I did notice about myself when I got with people, because like you guys know, when it comes to social media, as you get more people involved with you, you gotta weed out the good and the bad, and then sometimes it can get overwhelming. And I didn't know like my role at first. I didn't know what my energy could do. Like, these two individually said like, there's some type of contagious energy towards me. See, one thing I've learned about that shit, like, it could be a great thing, but it also could be a bad thing. And like, one good example is like when I first met with Crazy 8th Grade, Hyro, and like, Joshua from Nerds and Hip Hop and shit like that. It got to a point where like, me and Hyro and A, we're using and Josh, we're using each other's lingo. Like now, like I just started providing certain lingo. So and Hyro has too. The shit I'm trying to make is too, it's just like niggas is not positive every fucking day. And I wasn't self-aware. And that's one of the biggest things that I've been trying to learn. Like, as contagious a nigga energy could be, and you can get niggas to go and niggas like believe you to lead them into battle, whatever the case may be. If you on a bad day, I'm not saying you're not allowed to have those, but you gotta just be careful how you exhaust your negative energy too. Because as much as you can like take up the room and and have people in a positive manner, you can suck the energy out the room just as much as you can give the energy out the room, depending on how you treat yourself when you feeling in a negative manner. And like, I'm not gonna tell you, I'm not perfect. I've been through some shit, and I've handled shit not in the best way possible. And like,
and we only human.
Yeah, and I just don't like when that shit affects others around me. If I'm gonna deal with my shit, let it bother me. Let me not like, have certain things I have to do, and then I'm going through certain shit, and then like now I don't know how to control my feelings. It's all over the place, and it's just the same people who believed in me is constantly checking on me. I don't believe in that because like niggas got their own lives. Like I get it, friends and like family supposed to be there for each other, but I'm not here to have a mental breakdown every fucking time for you to be here for me. I gotta learn how to pick myself up at the end of the day too. Yeah. So like You know what I mean? So like I'm big on that. Like so I had to like be self-aware. Like, yo, when you go through shit, don't keep it in private. Just learn how to talk to other people and shit like that. And that's why nigga, like I'll fucking cry. If I have to, I'll fucking cry. Like, you know what I mean? Cause I used to be so cautious of holding shit in. You know what I mean? So like I just want to put that out there. It's just like, you know, the good and the bad. So I'm just being self-aware of the bad more often coming into this year.
Negative energy is far stronger than the positive energy.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Again.
And unspoken energy is the worst. That's the worst.
I told my client that this week. That's funny.
And Clutch, me and you talk, at length, about stuff outside of content creation. I was so glad that you were able to, take that time to really kind of dig in deep and really figure out some things about yourself and figure out how you work, man. Because sometimes it does take, taking a step back. Even us, with the content we created last year, I had to take like several seats, point where it was just Will, Kenny, and C. Like, because I had to do what I had.
It was just Kenny and C.
Yeah, so
or Kenny and B or C
or whoever was available. But the reason that I say that and
2021 was a motherfucker, boy.
It's to tell you were not alone on that journey.
We thought 2020 was like the worst day ever, man.
Yeah. 2021 definitely bought it.
Came with haymakers.
A couple of them shits. Mike Tyson. Crazy.
2021 was like, let's see if you can still make it.
Yeah. But the great thing about it though is when you surround yourself with good people, you have people to lean on, and Clutch, I know you had to step away. Knowledge, I know you had to step away, and Henzo, I know you already had a pretty heavy workload from me, talking to Clutch. When you got people that you can rely on, I think the difference between like our success stories, because this is a success story. It's the beginning of 2022. We had a hard 2021, but we didn't allow any of that to keep us from progressing forward. Here we are making content. Here we are talking about our process and how it has helped strengthen us in moving us forward, and how when you do feel a little bit vulnerable, a little bit weak, if you surround yourself with good people, i.e. Blerd, Goon Gang, 3LittleBlerds, that you do have those people to lean on during those rough times, man. So, I'm so glad that individually it looks like everybody is kind of taking inventory of what they needed to do, and as we go into the new year, applying those things. And man, I've loved listening to y'all's story, man.
Appreciate it, man.
It's and C, and I definitely want to give C opportunity to answer your question. C, we a couple weeks ago, me and C and Will met up in Charlotte, and that charged us up. That got us being able to get together. It had been a while since I seen either one of them. Kind of charged us up too, and kind of got us kind of hyped going into
first
the year.
time I met C.
Yep, and Will first time meeting C. My first time seeing him in a while. I've known Will since 2013.
It'll be 10 years.
Yeah, seeing Kenny since 16, 17. So, these my corners. These my ace boom cones, bro. If I'm coming out of the corner swinging, 9 times out of 10, one of them, if not all of them, following up. So,
I heard that.
It's flash time, baby. I'm there in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I be feeling like that. I be feeling like I'm a swing first, but I feel like Nico probably is swing first before.
Oh yeah. I won't even say nothing. I'll just be like, what?
It's like I'm tired of talking.
I ain't even got words. It ain't even no time to talk, and I'm never talking.
Yeah, it's just different when you go to battle. When you know the people you're going to battle with, you can always depend on. Right. I can see that with you guys, and I love that energy, and you can see it in the work that you guys got coming up with, and how you guys kind of feed off each other. We are the same way. So I'm gonna jump in a little.
Niggas making a cartoon.
Yeah, a whole cartoon. A whole cartoon.
Yeah, man. And one other thing I just want to put there too, man. One more thing. Nah.
One thing.
Another one.
Man, like since like me and like Knowledge did come out with that music video, we've had talks and we've even got into script writing and storyboards of like film shorts. Like we have a lot of equipment in this house, from lighting to cameras, green screens, white screens, and we're just gonna do 1 minute shorts on Instagram and just of high quality, funny videos. The first one we starting off is like a Punisher scene with Micro. We took influence from that, so it's basically just a real synopsis because we're gonna come out this like in the next 2 weeks. It's basically
it'll be like mini berry tales.
Yeah, type shit, and it's just like I'm like Knowledge is getting a sandwich from the store. He gets he gets a sandwich from the store, comes back like.
Hey, berry tales is fire though. I just
put me on, my nigga. What's up?
Fairy tales fire. Y'all should
wait, fairy tale or
no berry tale?
Berry tale. It's an anime. I'm assuming.
It's like a little animated short show on YouTube.
Okay. Oh, it's on YouTube. I love shorts on YouTube. I'm not gonna lie. I love it. I love indie shit.
Said it was dope. But really quick, Box D Killer has a question. He said, what challenges are y'all facing with goals y'all are trying to reach? Box, so is that just in general, or as it pertains to 2022?
In general. Let's say in general.
Yeah, let's just
want to talk about this year's goals. That's cool too.
Yeah, so everybody go ahead and chime in. What kind of obstacles have you guys kind of ran into? For me, current obstacle that I dealt with is I had to figure what the hell I wanted. Like, I knew what was going on for me wasn't working, so I had to backspace delete on everything, literally majority of my life. And so like I'm traveling a path that isn't paved. Like, I'm cutting with machete and laying cement myself because ain't nobody been there before. So like that was my issue. And getting things on paper and setting up and also using my support system, like I said, you know what I'm saying? As far as like content creation is concerned with 3LittleBlerds, it's not just a branded thing. It's a full input from all four of us. So like that has really kind of helped me and pushing forward with what we're doing here. And then me individually is just being what me and Will kind of been talking about for this year, being intentional. So, putting the stuff down that I want to do and then actually keeping myself accountable and following up with. So accountability is probably what will sum it all up, having that this year versus maybe in the past.
Okay.
You
guys, Clutch, you going?
Right. Yeah. I'll make it short. Like, I would say consistency and a higher paying 9 to 5. In order to get this shit off the ground, I came to realization of a couple things. I just need to make a little bit more bread to secure the bills in the crib and to invest into more equipment because I'm willing to spend whatever it takes to to get shit rolling. And the things I've been looking into just cost more a bit out of my range. And I just noticed the reality of it. So one of the transitions I'm going through is I worked at a law firm for 3 years. I got let go on my birthday of last year. I became a teacher for animation part-time this year, but it's not at the end of last year. It's not ideally what I want, and it doesn't pay as much as I want. So I'm one thing I transitioned to is that when I graduated, I worked at a law firm for 3 years. So I didn't even get to try to get a job in animation, graphic arts, the production, the shit that I live, breathe, and sleep each fucking day. Cause even when I was at the law firm, I was doing it after work. So the point I'm trying to make is that now that I'm looking for a job, I want a job on set. I want a job for doing film. I want my salary to be more than the fuck that I was making at that law firm for 3 years. They was fucking cutting my balls with that shit. So I just want a high paying job in the field that I'm in, and I want to be consistent in this shit because it's not a matter of If it's gonna happen, I already know it's gonna happen. When. So it's just like I've seen it. Like I've seen it last year, the past 2 years. Like I've had conversations with these niggas. I'm like, yo, this shit getting out of control. We gotta, like I can't keep up with certain messages and stuff like that. Like, and I never put any of that type of responsibility on them. But I'm just like, if there's one thing I want to be consistent with, is this Twitch shit every fucking Sunday from 8 to 10. We did it every fucking Sunday, 8 to 10 for a year straight. We probably only missed twice out the year. That's it. Like, so
consistency is key.
So moving forward with this shit. Everything else that I'm doing, from looking for a fucking job to fucking doing this music to doing film to doing animation, gotta be consistency. I don't have no more time for bullshit. No more room for bullshit, bro. Like all these fucking girls that in my DM, it's a fucking dub, bro. It's a fucking dub. It's a dub. Talk to me when you make the same salary as me, because y'all, this pussy ain't paying the bills. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've been fooling around because like nigga get a little name and shit like that. Nigga, nah, couldn't be me. Nah, I ain't
he said we only got time for the work.
Word, that's it.
Demon time is canceled. No demon time.
No demon time. Catch me on demon time in my chat. That's it.
Word, that's it.
Just so y'all know, the chat whenever Clutch say I'm gonna make it short, just be prepared for a coach speech.
Oh boy.
I feel like the NFL for like 2 seconds.
I just got ready for a championship game. Fuck you talking about?
I'm ready to go to war. Let's go.
Ready to run out like, let the bodies in the flow. Let the bodies in the flow.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Shout out to FTO. I had to get my yellow.
Oh, y'all, word, that nigga, you got that on. I was surprised by that.
Hey, boy, his 10-year challenge, boy. Ooh, that man used to be out
Power
there.
And friendship.
Yeah, son.
That boy got the what's her name? The cheer fruit. You can do it.
You can do it.
You can do it. Oh, nice. Wow. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. I need to see you do a skit like that, Clutch, or Water Boy, when they was at the hospital room. He said, "You can do it.
Yeah,
you can do it." Oh,
nice. I know I'm not the only person who catch themselves watching Clutch reels and TikToks, bro. That one him running through with Naruto.
Oh man!
Like Sakura suck my dick here. I watched this shit like 10 times, bro. I was screaming because I can really see him running through the village like that. That's what takes me out, because you know that's exactly what he would be doing.
Oh man,
he'll for sure be that.
Future Lord 7 said, "No time for the bun."
Painting that shit just like Naruto.
Stay in this training more.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. When I heard the Bing Bong and Fuck Your Life shit, I pictured Clutch saying every bit of that. Like,
that was Clutch.
Fuck you. You ever watch him play Apex, bro? That shit be the funniest shit ever.
You ever watch Clutch play video games? Period, bro. It don't matter what he playing.
Don't let him win. He really talking shit.
Yeah.
I fucked you.
Y'all think I'm bad? Nah, I ain't got shit on Clutch. I'm washed. Clutch body you on Apex, you gonna feel it through the screen.
I be having them days when I'm hot. I be feeling like I'm LeBron. Yo, listen.
So knowledge here. What about y'all? Like goals and troubles?
Goals.
All right. I would say like it's like learning the balances between like work, family, and like my relationship. Also trying to find a new job as well. Like, you know, we're kind of just trying to take ourselves into like the next steps of like production, the next steps into like, you know, actual like getting into like, you know, these projects even more so, getting better organized, getting to the point where, you know, we do meet those consistent goals, right? And like for me, like I've been trying to like study things from like accounting to like, bookkeeping, understanding like, where I'm trying to push for like my merch game. Again, like you even see like I'm wearing my shit right now. This is just like a test one. Like it's just like let's see where I want to start pushing these like buttons. But when it comes to like a balance with your like actual life and then being at a job where you don't really want to be there, but it gets like kind of troublesome, right? It takes up a lot of your time, a lot of your energy. I work with kids too, so I work as a sub-parent professional working with special needs kids and shit like that. And
that's what's up. That's dope.
It takes a lot of energy.
Hey, I applaud that. I'm a therapist, so I like shit like that stuff.
Thank you, man. And I do believe I've been working there for 4 years as a sub-para, and it's been a journey. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot about patience, how to like approach situations, talking to like parents and stuff like that. So it's like it really did build my character more so, because I've always been calm, but it's like when you have to deal with an actual other human being, you got to understand certain levels of approaching. And I try to make sure that these are things that we do as in our group, in our team and stuff like that, right? So it's like where it's like could we have approached this situation in a different manner? Could we have done this in a greater manner? And times do get tough in this house. Sometimes I'll get into my depression bag, Clutch going through his, Nico going through his, but no matter what, we're always there for each other. And so it's like no matter what, I'm gonna always have hope and know that we're gonna get this shit done.
You sound like the ASAP Yam of the group. That was like a Yam commercial, yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
I feel like ASAP gonna make it. That's what we are. ASAP the world.
Yeah. Oh man.
So
that was I like that link.
Harlem. Word. Yeah. I should have put my Harlem hat on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We in the Bronx, but
I had a Harlem Globetrotter hat.
Got a Harlem
Globetrotters is everywhere.
Oh man.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, Nico.
So, with me, it's just right now getting through school because doing 2 jobs and then making me really.
Fuck school.
Yeah, because I'm at that point. I'm like, yo.
I'm a dude.
Yeah, but I'm finishing. I'm like, fuck it, I already spent the money, so I'm finishing.
Right. Shit. That's exactly what I said.
You better finish it.
Like, damn, I already paid.
Yeah.
Should be a month to month.
Yeah. But yeah, just dealing with that, I guess how fast my life just picked up. Like the minute I moved out a year ago, and I'm already engaged to my fiance. I'm in college, about to graduate.
Black love,
right?
Yeah, and it's like shit.
So now we really need to get that video, Clutch, on his wedding night, and they getting on the limousine. You can do it. You can do it all night.
I'll be with it.
Thank you. But yeah, it's just like, my life moving faster now. I'm also catching up because out of the whole group, I know I'm the most, and I know I made it very well known that's something I am working on. I'm one of the most secluded when it comes to. I'll deal with everybody else's issues. I'll put on everybody else's fire, but I'll wait on mine. So like, taking care of myself and like mentally mainly, and trying to be more vocal about my emotions because strong male, trying to be a strong male and a single Black mother, raise up. We iron willed to like hold in our emotions and stuff like that. But slowly but surely, it's okay to open up. And I want to make sure everybody knows that it's okay to open up because of this man.
We've been working on that. Yeah.
It took.
You can cry and still be hard at the same time, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
Let me tell you something too. It took Knowledge and Clutch, we've been friends for shit. It feels like damn near a decade. It feels like to me already, but shit. I know for a fact, and I know it took like a good 4 years for me to even open up a little bit emotionally about a problem that I was going through to them, and they all like they knew, and they made me more aware of it. They're like, oh, okay, that's something that I need to open up more about, because unspoken words are just as worse as you going on your emotions instead of being logical about your situation.
Yeah, you gotta let shit go.
You gotta let shit go. So I'm slowly learning. That's a hard journey I'm on, but besides that, wealth and
look here, life is full of hard journeys, my
guy.
Yeah,
that's why I keep telling.
That's probably the smallest challenge that you gonna have.
Oh yeah, because that's why I tell Clutch and others sometimes, like, life ain't meant to be easy. If life was easy in the utopia, we would all go psycho and just do some shit, or we would it just wouldn't be that crazy. The bumps in the road is what makes life exciting. Those are the things that truly make life exciting. Going through what you're going through, because not everybody can go through what you can go through. Your situations are your own obstacles, and you crossing them enlightens you to do better.
Right.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, time passed. Time is the ultimate healer. Eventually, everything, time pass. Money changes a shit ton. I mean, I want money. But time passes. Yeah. That's pretty much.
You tapped on so much stuff there, man. So much.
They all did, for real. And you know what's crazy? They all kind of like came to like the same roundabout, the same like lane as all like focusing on themselves, the time management, just making sure mentally they prepare for everything that they doing. That's like the biggest thing for everybody, making sure like mentally you prepared, because a lot of times we take on more than we can chew, and we refuse to ask for help.
It's like you gotta know what you're gonna do next, man. You can't just like get like Clutch said something like that was like I think last month, or like last month, where he said, if $1 million dropped on my lap tomorrow, what am I gonna do with it? Like, like it's just like what's gonna be the plan? Where are we moving? What are we building? Because it's like that's how like people get trapped, right? They get
I'm
these
investing
crazy
the fuck
big
out
deals. Yeah, they get crazy big deals, and then it's like I ain't never had this type of money before, and then they start spending, and you go this way and
we about to get some investments going, and I'm gonna have some fuck you money.
Like yo,
on the yacht.
How do we multiply? How do we continue?
Yeah, I'm
grow?
immediately dividing that money up. I'm dividing that money up immediately. I'm putting some where I can't touch it, some where it's growing with it, and I'll give myself a certain
amount. I'm
gonna
be like Wolf of Wall Street on the yacht, like this is play money. What you talking about?
Go play.
No. And it's still making money.
Still making money. Kenny, C, Will,
B.
What about you guys?
Hey.
You
said CB, so I might as well throw the A in.
It's obviously a new year for us. We all have individual things and both things as a group that we're looking to kind of achieve. We kind of talked about this a little bit toward the end of the year. What are some things that maybe you guys are looking forward to, maybe individually or maybe with us doing it together?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay, so wait, me?
No, he's talking to us. He's talking to us.
Okay, I was like,
See, do you want to go, or Kenny?
What?
I said I was gonna go.
Am I supposed to ask?
Will's gonna go.
Yeah, Will said he was going. I was say, did he talk?
Are you just ignoring me? Like you just ignoring me?
He clearly is, because I'm like, I didn't even hear him talk, bro. Like,
I didn't hear
sheesh.
I thought he was asking, did one of us want to go? And I was like,
I'm gonna go.
Anyway.
All right. So, as a group, I mean, I like the fact that this as a talk show has been something that we've been doing consistently for a while. And I think we did take a little time off because, you know, like everybody's been mentioning, and I even said this, I've been talking to a lot of people about, I think mental health was a big deal last year, right? Like people kind of get into a headspace of realizing that, you know, we need to take more care and be more intentional about the time that we're spending on ourselves, not only in just kind of learning how to grow, but even learning how to download the growth that we are getting. Because I think a lot of times we do all this work to grow, but take no time to actually process all the things that we've been dealing with. So I think that was for me the biggest thing is I was doing the soccer podcast that I had started off really hot. Me and my boy DJ were doing it, and then he had to drop off. And that was really burning me out. Plus, I started trying to do the streaming thing, which if you know me, my circles are like microscopic. So like the whole being on camera, like doing it for the talk show, I love it because I can do it with guys. But just me, like I play FIFA. Like I gotta pay attention to everything I'm doing on the screen. I don't really want to anyone in general anyway, because I work with kids 45 to 50 hours a week, and that's all the energy I got is dealing with kids and their parents. That's it. Yeah. So, you know, for me, I had to figure out what it looked like and kind of starting to understand, okay, well, I didn't want to be discouraged by trying these things. Like, I think I learned a lot by trying to do. I mean, I got to affiliate. I was doing it enough to get to affiliate, right? So, like, you know, I think there's a chance I'll be able to eventually go back to it, but I just learned that right now where I'm at, that's not my thing. So I'm not going to do it. And why waste energy on something that's not helping me get better? It's just taking away from what I could be putting that energy into something else. So, you know, again, it comes down to, I'm excited about jumping back into my podcast because I love football. I love not American football. I mean, I do also love American football, but I love the world's football. And so I want to talk about it. I'm a huge Chelsea supporter. You know, soccer, this is my jam. And so I want to be able to give people a chance to just kind of talk, learn. And I understand there's a lot of people in this community, specifically our community, who don't know a whole lot about football. Like they might know the team, maybe kind of have a basic understanding, but not to the level that I do. So I want to be able to, that's my lane, right? I want to be able to provide FIFA gameplay. I want to be able to talk about what's going on in sport. I want people to be able to ask questions and learn about it and be able to jam with. And on top of that, I love music. So I'm getting myself in position to be able to not only help my team so I can start to do like anime reviews, like, hey, this is Will's first time watching this anime, let's add this in. Like, oh, this is Will's first time getting this experience with this kind of artwork, let's talk about this. So like being able to add these lanes, plus being able to use things that I'm passionate about, football, music, sports in general, like these are things I'm good at. So, you know, I'm excited about being able to do that, do my podcast. I just dropped it. It's on Spotify and on Apple iTunes. So if you want to check it out, it's currently under a red and a blue. It's probably going to end up changing. So just kind of keep an eye out for the name change and kind of stuff like that. But man, if you follow me on Twitter at my Flash guy, I already have links up to both on Spotify and on Apple iTunes, but it's just called a red and a blue. That's what it's called. So, but yeah, that's
also click the link in the chat.
Yep, I just followed.
Yep.
But yeah, so I mean, I'm excited about that. Then I mean, as far as with the team, it's just, man, the fact that we can kind of really start to reap the benefits of the hard work we put in. Like we worked hard as fuck the first year and a half. Like let's just be honest. Like from the fight clubs, weekend shows, community stuff we were doing, to being everybody's, to doing the Blue Academy Festival stuff that we do every year, because that should be lit. Like we worked real hard. So I think this is the year we finally get to reap the benefits of being able to, okay, let's take advantage of some of these networks that we've created, some of these collabs we've been doing, and start to kind of flex our muscle in the sense of not being cocky about it, but having that humble confidence of understanding, like we know where our place is, we know we table, starting to kind of exert ourselves in our community of being able to like be able to not only do our own thing, but help others like who are doing the same thing be in a position to do it too. So I think that's what I'm most excited about for us as a team. Finally in a place where we've grown, we've kind of downloaded it, we've processed what's been going on. Just like y'all figured out y'all figured out y'all wave, y'all synergy. You know, you guys have figured out your balance. So now that we've gotten to that point, I want us to kind of be able to just not hit the ground running, but you know, put our feet down and understand, okay, let's get this marathon started with a nice steady pace. So when we get halfway through the year, it's not a burnout. It's, oh no, we really just hitting our peak now. So
right. Oh yeah, I like the way. Yeah, well said. Well fucking said.
And I just have to piggyback off of Will because I mean it's directly pointing towards me. this is indeed a marathon. It's not a sprint. And like he said, when we first got started with this, and C talked about this. As soon as we got started, bro, we took off. Like we didn't decide like, oh, we're gonna do it one week. We're gonna see how it go. No, we did it for like 20 some odd weeks in a row, in which you got some Friday content. You had clip content. We had an established fighting game community. The talk show was every week. We had 12 guests in a row, and not just like regular guests. You know, we had Twitch partners, we had Facebook partner, we had pillars of the North Carolina content creating community. Two very prominent members of Ascension Alliance right now, Blue Satire and Coldberg, who pretty much is up next. Like if you know what I'm saying, if you're in our community. So we were able to put in a lot of work, and you know, because of last year, because of everybody, like what Will said, taking that opportunity to evaluate their mental health, we've been able to start the year off pretty much with our January pretty much booked up. Like we have content for every weekend for the remainder of the year. And that's just really the tipping point. That's not to mention, you know, so I heard Will mention the Blue A Academy Festival. We got that coming up. We got Outlaws Tournament. I'm coming back to streaming. My birthday stream. We have a special guest for the next 2 weeks as well. And understanding that we are going to have to be consistent and we are going to have to lean on each other has been like the biggest thing. My job is to make sure that everything is out in front for everybody, so we know what schedule what we're doing. Where is it? You know what I'm saying? I have C does all the background stuff, the IG stuff. Will, as you mentioned, with music, sports, and soccer. And Kenny is pretty much our lead streamer. He is our head of connections with for the Blue A Academy Festival. So like being able to have that support now, me understanding where everybody's roles are at, kind of like what y'all did defining roles. Like we stay in our lane and we get things done. And if we need help, we ask. Like that's the biggest thing. Like our communication lanes are now completely. Well, we've whereas y'all are getting to the point where y'all are finally starting to open up to each other. Hey, if we having a bad day, hey guys, I'm having a bad day. It's not working today. Not one of us, you know, falling off for like 5 or 6 days and coming back and everybody realizing something was going on, but you ain't saying nothing. You know, you know that, and
that's important.
It's super important. And so yeah, we going those are, and all those things I'm looking forward to, man, because we're doing what we've been waiting for, and that's getting out here working in the community, using our brand, right? We started 3LittleBlerds to share our love for blerdiness, but also to give a platform to guys like you and other content creators to expand their brands. Like I said, if one person finds y'all, that one person decides to get knowledge to do some work, or hooks Clutch up with doing voiceover for somebody's show, or you know what I'm saying, give Henzo access to some coders who can really help him build a game. Like it could be that one person to like really shift something, y'all. So that's why we do this, and that's why we're super excited. Kenny, see.
What was the original fact? We did talk about so much shit.
What you're excited? What you're excited for as an individual project?
Oh yeah. Honestly, I don't get too excited about too much shit because I don't really be thinking about what I'm gonna do. I'm like, I don't want to say I'm in the moment type, but like I kind of like I am, but I wasn't trying to say I am. Shut up.
All right, I got you. I got you back.
But it's like I kind of like playing the things out as I go along. Just boom, it just happened. So it's like I might start something and then he might not even finish, and I come back to it. You're like, damn, I thought you was talking about that a little bit. Nah, I said never mind. But no,
like magic.
But no, I'm looking forward to just growing the tournaments because I want to be more consistent with them. I'm just looking forward to like growing my content, just being more consistent with everything. Just getting this YouTube popping. I've been working on that and trying to get everything together for that. I got to work on these new logos and stuff though. So once I get some bread, I'm gonna work on that shit. Nigga broke right now. I got life to deal with. But other than that, I'm just excited for like going into this year with a new mindset and everything because I feel like we were saying earlier, like 2021 with everybody ass. Like we thought 2020 was rough with everything shut down. 2021 was like, all right, it ain't shut down no more, but it's still shut down for real. Like So
right. That's
like,
exactly how I felt.
just coming into this year with a new focus and doing everything that I wanted to do just the right way. And then I'm turning 30, so I'm just tired of bullshitting. So that's pretty much it for me,
Welcome to the hill, my guy. Welcome to the hill. A nerdy 30.
Man, we chilling, we vibing, just doing the same thing, different day.
I hear that.
See,
but yeah, y'all definitely touched on pretty much everything. But yeah, me, I'm just happy to still be here more than anything. I know like Will and Be Nice, like everybody said, we put in a lot of work early on, so now we get to a point where we starting to do stuff without even thinking about it. It's just like automatic, and then it's it's one of those things like
automatic.
Right. I don't even like to look at it as like we waiting to make it. It's like we there. Like we living the dream right now. We out here. We doing something positive. Like everybody. Like like Knowledge, like Enzo, Clutch, all the stuff that y'all brought up. Like I know we like to make it. Say like we taking a back seat, but it's like nah, we're not taking a back seat. We put in our resources and time into other things that's gonna help us be great where where it matters at the time. It's not necessarily taking a back seat, but what I'm saying, you gotta do what you gotta do to be able to handle all your eggs that you got. You can't do everything at once, so
exactly.
That's one
trying
thing
to build something like that.
That's one thing I struggle with too. We feel like we not doing enough, but nah, man, everybody is doing some like real good stuff. Like everything that y'all brought up with that 3D modeling and animation, I didn't even expect to talk about none of that today. But the fact that y'all brought it up, like, bruh, like stuff like that, bruh, it's the sky's the limit with everything.
Dude, they had took me back to drafting. I ain't talked about that since high school.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was what I said. Yeah, too. I'm definitely thinking that with me.
You're right.
Yeah, that
you're completely right with that one.
Facts. Yeah, I needed to hear that one because sometimes I feel like I get caught. Yeah, when niggas take a back seat, niggas feel like they wasting time, and you just made me realize, nah, you're not wasting time. You getting your mental right so you can handle everything you need to handle, nigga.
Right.
I'm like, okay.
It's 24 hours in a day. We use every bit of it. Sometimes we don't do nothing with it. Sometimes we do everything with it. But each one of those moments, even when you ain't doing nothing, you doing something. Your mind always working. So that's a 24-hour job, regardless.
Right. Yeah.
True that. Facts. Them is big facts right there.
Big facts.
You know what? That's everything, guys. That's all.
Yeah, that was
the whole list.
That was a wrap up for real. So y'all can go home.
No, so really quickly before we leave, I know each group has some things coming up. So Clutch, I wanted to give the floor to you guys to let the good people know of any projects you have immediately coming up that you want them to get involved. Please make sure you drop your social media handles. I'm gonna drop your Twitches. And I don't know what I said. Yeah, but 26 Gamer, man, welcome in. We appreciate you coming in. Yeah, we're dropping social media what am I saying? Social
Bro,
media.
get the words out. you talking like you
Clutch, go. Shut up.
He's talking exactly like he thinks.
Oh, I hate y'all, bro. Whatever.
Yeah. So two projects that I really three kind of like the film short that I got Knowledge coming out. We're gonna have that drop this month. That's gonna be on my Instagram. The teaser to Birth of a Hero I want to drop this month as well. The first time I'm actually showing anything with that project, so I'm really excited about that. And finally, this new single that's coming out, Growth. Again, the acronym for Getting Realization on When Time Heals. That's going to drop this month. So 3 of those going to drop this month. One collab basically between me and Knowledge, and 2 solo projects. And I'm gonna drop a link right here, and then I'm gonna pass Enzo the ball.
Boom. There
Cool.
you
got the
All right. You guys don't hear the back fan, right?
Nah, I definitely do that. Hear that shit. Hurry up, nigga.
Oh, you heard that shit? Sorry about that. I just heard it. I'm like, hold up. What the fuck was that?
I thought it was a cowbell.
No, that was my fan. Never mind. I was like switching the bolts today.
You good?
All right. You can repeat the question again. Sorry about that.
Drop your social media handles and any upcoming content that you want to let the people know about that you're working on. Obviously.
Sorry. Oh yeah. All right. So what I do plan on releasing is Yasuke's attack animations eventually either at the end of this month or the middle of February. And once we got that in, and then I'll be able to show everybody a demo of like literally posting on social media, not the gameplay and everything.
Okay.
Hey, let's go. And he already has some game developers, testers in mind as well.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Get my PC ready.
Knowledge.
Yes, this is your boy Knowledge. I'm gonna be doing a lot of more filmmaking. You're gonna see a lot more filmmaking coming out of me. It's gonna be more than just illustrations and art. I am gonna be coming back on Twitch soon. They will be released within this month, and yeah, I just want to get this project rolling. I'm trying to get Project M going forward, and I just hope to see you guys in those streams where I'm going to be talking about those things.
Clutch,
coming soon.
Yeah, Clutch, any link you're trying to drop in the talk show notes so I can post it for you.
Oh shit, my fault. Got you.
You get. I was like, man, I know he's dropping something right there, but we cannot see it, bro. You know, we still have to be protective, i.e., hate raid. So we got the bots. We got the bots on super snipe mode. You know what I'm saying? Fat. So
I got you right now.
Drop that in the talk show notes. I'll be sure to get that posted. As far as myself is concerned, Be Nice or Else, I have not been streaming for about 2.5 months. That comes to an end on January the 17th. That is MLK Monday.
Hey.
I will be doing a co-stream with Slam It Up for the Blue A Academy Festival. And then I will be coming back later that week for 2 more streams. One on the 18th, and then one for my birthday on the 21st. So, yeah, boys, coming back. We got 3 big streams coming up. Also going to be debuting my new character and new emotes done by Mr. Knowledge himself here on the channel as well. So, the Blerd Society is home to your biggest bleach stand. Yeah, boy. I don't care what anybody has to say. And then as far as 3LittleBlerds, we do have a bit of a calendar for the month of January. As you guys can see, shout out to Mr. Okami with the collaboratory term from the other night. You know what I'm saying? We out here collabing this month.
Drop your link tree, Clutch.
Yeah.
My link tree? Oh, I got you.
There you go. Boom. Appreciate that, Outlaw. And we had Blerd Goon Gang today. Yesterday, we had the first Fight Club of the new year with Outlaw, your official host for Fight Club with a K. You know what I'm saying? With Street Fighter, we do got the Street Fighter League. His homeboy is going to be putting on that both him and me, and potentially C and Keith are going to be participating in. And then next Sunday, we have the 3LittleBlerds talk show at 7:30, and we're gonna have the Great Gale, which is a black manga. And so we're super excited to have them, and we actually got that through me and Clutch Boy's interview for his lead in to his new video, and getting Blerd Goon Gang for the beginning of the year, man. So that Clutch been blessing me even before, you know what I'm saying, he knew it. So
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, Kenny, Will, see any individual projects or any collabs and things?
Go ahead, Will.
Hey, just making sure you can hear me. Nah, I don't got anything. I mean, other than just getting on my podcast, I'm gonna try to get to drop an episode every couple of weeks. Basically that. And then as far as like collabs go, man, I'm open to whatever. You know what I'm saying? I put myself out there on Twitter. I let people know I got a little bit of something I can do. I don't play a lot of video games, but I got a soothing voice. You know what I'm saying? So just, if anybody wants to collab with your boy, just let me know. Okay? That's all.
Yeah, I think y'all pretty much covered the majority of it. But yeah, we gonna be here, and still pushing forward, doing what we've been doing.
Big ups. So Outlaw did. Yep.
All right, bet. So what we got coming up? Oh, Blue A Academy Winter Festival. We got the Halo tournament. That's number one. The 4v4 tournament. So y'all be sure to sign up for that. I'm about to drop this link for y'all in a quick second. What else we got?
At 3 members from the winning team already.
What else we got going on? We got I ain't got nothing major big coming up, but we got the manga club. We coming we got our first meeting on the 15th. We read Chainsaw Man. So if y'all want, y'all can read and read as much as you want because we gonna be talking when we meet up. But we probably just gonna talk about the first 10 chapters. And we probably go to get some discussion about the anime, what we gonna think of it and stuff like that. What else we got? Fight Club every Friday. You already know that.
Mm-hmm.
What else? I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like major that I could think of. Other than that, just steadily trying to progress. Day by day.
Catch us making a whole lot of noise at the Blue A Academy Festival, though.
All right.
Mm-hmm. All right, man. Well,
put in it.
Yes, sir. If no one has anything else, that is going to be the 3LittleBlerds episode, the first episode of 2022.
The tournament.
You know what I'm saying? Please, I need everybody who plays Halo to sign up. I just want to hit you. I just want to hit you with a shotgun and a beat down. That's all.
All afternoon.
You know what I'm saying? But Clutch, Knowledge, Henzo, thank you guys so much for agreeing to be on the show. As usual, this will be up on our YouTube channel. So if you guys want to go back, you can also catch the VOD as well. Yeah. And going to be a lot of clips coming for today.
Kenny. I'm gonna be in the Discord for the rest of the night watching Harry Potter. So if y'all want to pull up, most definitely pull up.
We will be switching over to the watch party chat. So we'll be over there chilling, watching Harry Potter with Outlaw. Also Outlaw, my flash guys. See, I did have a and thank you guys, Box and Hyro, Underworld, man, everybody, Fiji, QB, Weirdland, everybody who pulled up today. Appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all. I wanted to send the love to somebody who we're gonna be kicking it with next week anyway. Blue Satire. Did anybody have any objections to that?
Why do these fucking calls fucking much?
What happened?
Did anybody have any objections of Raid and Blue?
No, I was gonna suggest the Raid Blue.
Yeah. since you know what I'm saying we're gonna be rocking with him for the Blue A Academy Festival. And really quickly, I'm gonna get a shout out for Blue.
And shout out to everybody in the chat, everybody that's lurking, hanging with us, was talking, asking questions. Y'all make this shit work for real.
For real. Hey, listen, today wouldn't have been anything without you guys. Outlaw, you definitely hit it on the head. That's what she said. And there is your raid command. We are getting ready to head on over to the homie Blue Satire. So you guys, please make sure you grab your raid. Make sure you drop any emotes you have and show our brother some love. If you're not following him, he definitely is one of the up and coming content creators on this platform and will probably be partnering before the end of the year. So Twitch, you fucking around if you don't make him partner.
Straight like that.
Straight like that. But y'all, on behalf of Be Nice, Outlaw, ceexdawg, and my Flash Guy and the Blerd Goon Gang.
BGG.
You know what I'm saying? That is the 3LittleBlerds talk show. Y'all have a great rest of y'all day.
Night.
Peace.
I know you.
Yo, thanks for